Hey everybody, welcome back to 2 Acres Evolving. Today I am going to be working in a couple of different areas in my yard. I need to come out and transplant quite a few things. I have some hostas that I need to move into the flower bed with all the trees that I have the gravel pathway going through. I have 3 hostas that I need to move in there, and then I'm going to come out front and work in the circle bed that I have in the middle of my driveway. I recently pulled out the pond in that area, and I'm wanting to do something completely different with that bed. So all the plants that are in there right now have got to come out, and I've got to find other places for them. So let me go ahead and take you out back real quick and show you the hostas that I'm going to be moving. Okay, these are 2 of the hostas that I'm going to be moving. I have these in the towel concrete planters that I made last year, and I just left it. I was going to plant these out in the landscape last fall, but I never got around to it and just left them in the containers, and it didn't phase them one bit. They are coming back strong, but I never wanted these to permanently be in these concrete containers. So what I'm going to be doing is moving them out in this area that gets pretty good shade during the day. Now, as you can see, this area is still a mess from my dogs. I've come out here a little bit and cleaned it up, and I've still got quite a bit to do because they just keep coming out here and messing it up. I found another dead mole in my yard, so I'm pretty confident that's what they're digging at. So I may need to address that problem to take care of the dogs digging. But anyway, I am going to be planting those hostas over here in this area. One right here in between these 2 trees, and then one over here. And I normally use biotone starter fertilizer whenever I transplant things, but I didn't have any, so I'm just going to be using this plant tone. Now, another reason why I haven't come out here and really cleaned this area up really well is because I'm wanting to fill this area in completely with shade plants to where you can't see much of the ground when they grow into their full size. So I still have quite a few plants to plant in this area, and I also want to run drip line in this area as well. I'll probably be doing that pretty soon. So I wanted to get all that done before I come in and clean everything up and mulch it all up and make it look good. So these 2 hostas right here are what's going to be going over there, and then I have 2 more hostas in a container down at the end of my driveway. I'll show you what those look like right now. All right, these are the 2 hostas that I'm going to be moving to the backyard. These have been in here for quite a while, and I'm not exactly sure what the name of these are. The ones that are in the backyard in the concrete planters, those are called Invincible hostas, but I can't remember. I didn't keep the tags, unfortunately, and I can't remember what these hostas are called. But I'm going to go ahead and get these dug up and the other ones pulled out of the concrete planters and plant these all in that area in the backyard. All right, so I have these planted and watered in. I think these are gonna look really good here. The pathway, I've been debating on whether I wanted to keep it or not because it's in such bad shape from the dogs. But I have decided that I am gonna keep it. However, I'm gonna start all over on it. I'm gonna dig it all up because there's a lot of dirt and mulch all mixed in with the rock. So I'm gonna dig it all up and do a new pathway. But I really like how the path looked in here whenever I first did it. So I definitely want to keep it and just redo it. I'll just have to keep an eye on my dogs and keep them out of this area so they can't destroy it again. This one, this hosta over here, I completely forgot to put fertilizer in, so I had to dig it up and plant it again with the fertilizer. So I'm sure some of you all noticed that I did not put fertilizer in this one. So I just wanted to let you all know I did put it in there. I just did it off camera. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to plant the grass plants back behind these two bears. If you remember, whenever I came in and put the bear fountain in, I explained that the bears are pointing this way because this is right off of my driveway. And this is one of the first things you see when you walk up to my house. So I wanted them facing this direction. However, the backs of them are facing towards the yard. So I want to come in and plant some grass plants back behind them just to kind of make the back of them look a little bit better. I have these two grass plants over here. Two zebra grass plants, one right here, and then I have one over here in the back. This flower bed is going to be getting an overhaul as well. I've got a specific plan for this area, so I'm going to have to move some of these as well. However, I'm not going to be moving all these today. Today I'm just going to be working on the grass plants and moving them over back behind the bears. Okay, I got these grass plants put in and fertilized, so these should do pretty good in this area. This area still gets full sun, so these should do just fine over here. I was going to grind out the stumps, but the placement of the stumps are kind of perfect, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this area up and get it mulched, and then maybe put some pots on top of the stumps and fill them with flowers. I think that'll look good and it'll hide the stumps and I won't have to worry about grinding them out right now anyway. Alright, I got quite a few things moved today. I didn't get quite as many as I wanted to. I wanted to work on the circle bed that's in the middle of my driveway. However, it's starting to cloud up and it looks like it might rain and the sun is going down, so this may be where I have to stop. It was a perfect day to move plants around. It wasn't too hot and wasn't too cold. It was about 73 degrees, so it was a perfect day to work outside. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video and we'll see you in the next one.